Alright guys, this is it. You are all underwater explorers. We have been here before and we have not found this ship. We are in 60 feet of water. We want you to go topo left. This is a 60-minute dive. Pool's open.
So with the Nautilus Swell, we normally sail the southern half of the ABC Islands, and the southern island being the Baranof Island. And over the years, we've always been looking for new sites and new places, and we've always gone to Warm Springs Cove, which is a very beautiful place with hot springs in it and some really good dive sites out in front. And we heard rumors quite a few years ago that there was a wrecked sailboat in the area, and the old captain of the Nautilus Explorer, Mike Lever, had been searching for that boat ever since he heard of this wrecked sailboat. And he was told from an old fisherman that it was just around in the next bay. And over the years he's done lots of exploratory dives, lots of dives searching to see if he could find it, and he was never able to. And this year we were lucky enough to be on a trip, and we met an old fisherman who claimed that it wasn't in that bay, and the whole time we've been searching in the wrong area, and all we had to do was go north and search at the mouth of Tecats Bay, which is approximately 4 nautical miles north of Baranof. So we sailed north with the hopes of being able to find this wreck, and the old fisherman claimed that it was around a chunk of rock which is known as White Rock, which is just outside Point Turbot. And I didn't have high hopes of finding it because it's like a needle in a haystack. It takes a very long time to usually track down a wreck. And the first mate and I took the vessel, the Nautilus Swell, into the bay, and Tecats Bay is full of pinnacles. You can see how they could have easily struck a rock and sunk in there. And we decided that it wasn't a very safe bay to anchor in, so we took the vessel back outside and just let the mothership drift while we headed in with the dive skiff. It's really hard to find a wreck with a dive skiff because half the time you don't know what you're looking at on the sounder. Sometimes it looks like you're looking at a school of fish, other times it looks like you're a chunk of rock, and on the sounder all I could see was a fuzzy shape at the bottom. So we'd heard that it sunk anywhere between 50 to 90 feet of water, and the best guess being about 60 feet of water had sunk in. So we set our anchor in about 55, 60 feet of water and asked our guests to go down and see what they could find. I had honestly very little hope we'd find it because it's very rare that you can just stumble across a wreck like this. And I suggest the divers go down to between 60 and 80 feet, put the topo on their left-hand side, and start swimming. And I was really just hoping that they'd have a good dive even if they didn't find anything down there. So after all the divers jumped in, I radioed back to my first mate and said that I didn't have too much hope, but who knows what they'll find. But within about 2 minutes of the pool open time, all the bubbles were coming into one spot, which usually means the divers are having a pretty good time looking at a single object. And it was pretty cool because I expected everyone to go different directions, but what happened is they all just ended up all together. And my dive master, after gearing everyone else up, was still in the skiff. As soon as he jumped in, he looked down and then looked back up and gave us the thumbs up and yelled, "I can see the wreck from here." And before I knew it, he was off under the water exploring, and I had to wait until all the rest of the guys came up to find out what was actually down there. As you can see, it was a pretty exceptional sight.